Hey, this is Climbing with Blunders. This is my chess journey as I grow and learn to become a better chess player. I play games and I make mistakes, I make blunders, and I lose games. And so today I'm going to be playing a Blitz game. I'm going to be playing a 5-minute Blitz game. And maybe you're just learning and maybe you're just trying to get a little bit better. And so this is just a place where you can kind of follow along and yeah, hopefully this journey can be helpful for you too. So I'm going to be playing today a opening with the black pieces, as I've already just jumped into the game, and I am playing what is called the Scandinavian Defense. This is an opening I've only just recently begun playing. It's not something I'm super familiar with, but I have really enjoyed getting to play this so far. So, all right. So some ideas here that I imagine are going to be coming pretty soon is just some ideas of taking. I imagine their queen isn't really threatening here, but it is threatening here, and so I'm gonna go ahead and just make this move. This is part of my development, anyways. And my idea is that I'm gonna try and move probably here with my bishop, and then probably here, eventually as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my bishop, and if something like this, then yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring my queen all the way back. There's really two last steps to my development, and that is number one is going to be this move, and then number two is going to be just a castle kingside. And from this point on, I just really have to play chess. It's like there's a lot of things to memorize, but then you get to the point where it's just playing chess. So some ideas here. I could move here. Oh no, I could move here, and if that take and then yeah, I like that. So this it attacks the queen, and so he's either gonna have to move his queen or take, which he takes. And now I'm attacking here, which I do like. So he'll have to move his okay, so he maybe just didn't see it, and so I win a knight. Easy peasy. He's probably going to castle. If he doesn't castle, this rook is mine. If he does castle, then I'm going to probably try and go ahead and I will castle. So, all right. Doesn't castle. That's unfortunate for him, because I do think that is really a big mess. So I am up 8. I am happy to trade queens at this point. There's not a whole lot I feel like that they could do to turn this game around. Now, I say that it is very, very possible that I could blunder and lose this game altogether. So don't get me wrong. I don't think that I can't lose. I'm just hopeful that I won't lose. So at this point, without a queen, my best bet is probably going to be somehow to get a pass pawn. And I really do think I'll be able to do that. So I'm just going to continue to develop. If he wants to trade pieces, I'm more than happy to trade pieces. Like I said, I'm up. I have no reason to, be afraid of trading any of these pieces. So what are some ideas? Here's an idea. Maybe just to go ahead and attack his bishop, push his bishop back here, and in the meantime, just kind of trade off, maybe like pawns. This is a good trade for me. It gives me, if I could trade this pawn, it looks right at this pawn. And all right, so I have to ask, is this threatening anything dangerous? I would have to say currently maybe not so much. So do I want to trade or just push? I think I want to trade. And the reason I want to trade mainly is because I don't want to gridlock myself in, in this whole like area. I have been known to do that. And so that's what I don't want to do. Anyways, all right. So let's see. I think this is an idea. Now they might take, yeah, that's what I was afraid might actually happen. And so what I could do is just go ahead and give a check, and now I can just kind of determine, do I want to, take here, or do I want to take here? Obviously, I can only take here actually, because otherwise he will take my rook. So he's thinking now, he's probably thinking, should I resign or should I move? He may not be thinking that, but that would be nice. All right, so if he comes here, yes, that is kind of like a fork, but also it's not a fork because I have this. So I'm doing pretty good right now. I think what I'm going to do, my next idea is just going to be to start pushing pawns. And I don't really need to do anything crazy. I do not need to all right, so I already see where this is going. And it's an idea, like it is an idea, but I'm just not super worried about it at this point. So this is okay for me. He's got a rook. I mean, this equals this, so fine for me. Yeah, not a whole lot. All right, so I have this. This is a check. Also captures a pawn. So I'm just up 11 points, and this is just like really, really winning. So I'm gonna keep promoting, and yeah. So okay, at this point, do I want to push or do I want to? If I take it, I need to just stop. I need to maybe just ignore it for right now. Give him a check. I imagine he's gonna move here. In which case I will give him another check here. Yeah, so that's a check, and he's gonna have to move either here or here, and I'll just keep pushing my pawn. So push, and like I said, I'm not afraid of this at this point, because he just has no play. Like, this isn't a check, it doesn't threaten anything, and it's guarded. Let's see, I could go ahead and like push. All right, so I think I'm going to do this. So he's maybe, threatening to capture. If he takes, I will take as well. Oh. So yeah. And in the meantime, I think I can go ahead and do something like this. So I'll just trade a rook. I mean, he's got 16 seconds. He's going to flag before I can checkmate him. Let's see if I could checkmate him in 10 seconds. Well, if he would move, maybe, right? But this is not looking promising. So, all right. We win on time, and let's go ahead and review it. So I like to review the games just to kind of see how I played. Man, they have got to feel terrible about this loss because they had 82% accuracy. I had 92.5% accuracy. There was just no chance. Notice I had no brilliant moves and 2 great moves. What does that mean for me? It means literally I just played like chill. I just played like good moves. I didn't have blunders. Now I had 2 misses. So let's see what those misses were. One miss was here. Instead, what it wanted me to do is this. And that gave check. And then, was that checkmate? No, it's not checkmate. Yeah, it is checkmate. Oh, man. So, okay, well, I missed a checkmate. That's a cool checkmate, actually, that I didn't see. So, see, he can't move here because my pawn, he can't move here. That's just checkmate. That's just a beautiful checkmate that I didn't do. But anyways, well, that was an informative, instructive game, I feel like, and helpful. I've been loving the Scandinavian Defense. If you don't play the Scandinavian, or if you haven't before, basically it's let me just kind of look at it real quick. So the Scandinavian Defense, if I could just go back into my game here, let's look at it from the very beginning. So e4, d5, he takes, I take, he attacks, and a lot of times you'll see players just go right back here. I've learned this move is really nice, and then maybe they'll just develop, and then I just develop. I pull out my knight, so you've got this, this, and then maybe this, and then this, and so my idea is I want my pawns to look like this. I don't know if you can hear that siren in the background. That's really, really cool. I want my pawns to kind of be here, right? I don't want to push this, though, until I get this bishop out first. And so, maybe they would do something, I think, like this is maybe what they did. And then I go, let's see. Anyways, let me actually look at the game. I could just tell you exactly what we did. What we did was like the quintessentialist of openings of Scandinavian. So we have here, take, move. This is all still book move. See how I notice I get him out before. Otherwise, if I move my pawn here first, I block him in, and then take. I mean, that threatens nothing that I'm afraid of. And so this just simply allows me to pull out my bishop, which I did. This was nice because this prevented an attack here, and it's part of my book move because I can move my queen here. So then this allows me just to simply, like, if something were to happen, I don't want to take back with my pawn. I want to take back with my bishop, and so this just allows me here, and then which it didn't necessarily want me to do all of these moves, but this is exactly the way that I've learned these moves. And then this was just like a capture, as they say, with tempo, because as I took, it also threatened the knight, which he just blundered. He just didn't see it, and so I took, and then that was, honestly, I feel like that was also just not a great move, because I was able to just win his rook, and then I was happy to trade queens at that point because their queen is my greatest threat, and so for me to be able to take that off the board was nice. So anyways, yeah, that was a fun game. Again, I'm just playing the Scandinavian right now with black. I feel like I've been winning more of my games with black just by playing that opening, so you should check it out. It's fun, and there's not so many variations that it's difficult. You just kind of develop always in the same way. I was playing some different openings, and this is my favorite so far. So I'm still working on trying to get a good white opening. I feel like I've been playing the Italian so long, but I've just not been converting, and so I've been trying some new things. So anyways, thanks for following along. Please subscribe, follow along with the journey. As I learn chess, you can learn too, blunders and all. All right, take care.